Hey, how are you? Oh my god, how's this? It looks awesome. Okay.
It might have to both shift over to that way.
You might have to both shut up. And then, am I just going to call you Lisa Potter-Dixon?
That's my name.
Makeup artist extraordinaire.
Well, if you want to go that far, it's fine.
It's rolling, so
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, that'll be a nice outtake.
Great.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We've already started. I mean, this is the best way to start Monday morning, I think. This is Lisa Potter-Dixon. If you do not know her, I'm going to link everything of hers below. Makeup artist extraordinaire, also best-selling author.
Oh, that's Nikki, my mate.
I like that. It's my mate.
It's my mate.
We're going to do a few quick succession of quick videos, basically because I don't have hours and hours to do my makeup. I also hardly ever wear eye makeup purely because I'm lazy. So I thought, let's do like a school run quick makeup, maybe a quick brow. Lisa is queen of brows.
I love an eyebrow.
Yeah, I love an eyebrow.
An eyebrow?
I love both eyebrows, but
just the one.
and then we've already asked the question on Instagram, so we're gonna take some requests from there, just to see how many we can knock out before we're both starving and it's lunchtime. So this is morning school run. Don't want to scare the children in the playground, make me look vaguely presentable.
Yeah.
As you may be able to tell, I came fully dressed as a school mum today. Sweatshirt, wet hair in a bun, and nothing going on. Also, just to warn you, my eyelashes need doing and they're all over the place, so good luck with that.
Thanks. You're not making it easy for me, is she? Come on. No, we're going to do something that's just going to give you a glow really quick, and all the other mums will be like, oh, you don't know you've had 8 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so 5 minutes I reckon we can do this in. All right?
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm always ready, Eddie.
Okay, here we go. First thing I'm going to do is chuck a little bit of highlighter on your skin. Have you used highlighter
Not like that.
under your foundation? Okay.
Okay, confession as well, I also never use a beauty blender.
What do you use, your fingers, hands?
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I think that if you want to do things quickly and look flawless, then using a beauty blender is really
So what
the
did
best
you just
thing.
use? What was the highlighter?
Sunbeam, sorry. Sunbeam by Benefit highlighter. That is a gold highlighter. Because Caroline's got an olive complexion, bit of a suntan going on there. We have just used a little bit of that because if you have a paler complexion, you can use a silver-based one, but the gold-based one works for you. Now I am using Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow by Benefit. This is a liquid foundation that's buildable. So in the morning, you don't want to worry about
So
having
it's more
those
like a
lines.
tinted moisturiser type scenario.
Yeah, and then you can put a few layers on if you want it to be heavier. But in the morning, you don't want to mess around, do you, with like worrying about your foundation. You can be walking into the kitchen right now.
Yeah,
going to make
and
a
I
cup of tea,
would normally be, yeah.
doing this, exactly, not worrying about having any lines on your face, etc.
We should have the added audio of Max!
Yeah.
Get your book bag! Max! You brush your teeth! Max! Which is generally the sound that emanates from our house in the morning.
Well, as it's half term, maybe Max can do that for you.
Yeah, right.
Close your eyes for me. So I'm going to put a little bit of this onto the eyelids.
I always
as well.
do my eyelids. You find people don't?
Yeah, I think sometimes people forget and they think you just have to use concealer there, but I use concealer there as well as my
I use
foundation.
everything. My
Yeah,
eyes
chuck it all
need
on.
Jesus. Anything that works. I'll pray to anyone that works.
Right, so foundation's done. The biggest mistake that people make is putting a heavy foundation on, okay? If you've got problem areas, you want to cover it with your concealer, not your foundation.
Yeah, like my dark eyes.
Right, well. Then
See, my dark eyes, because I'm anemic, I've had them for so long that I'm kind of used to them and I
Yeah.
just focus on other things like my period spots. So I don't get that obsessed about them. And then if I see myself where I've been filmed or something and I think, Caroline, you could have made an effort and covered up these dark circles.
But I don't think, the thing is once you've got your foundation on and you put a bit of concealer on, it will make a big difference. And this is how I would do your concealer to make the biggest difference, is do a triangle. How do you put your concealer on if you do it?
I do the Mary Greenwell way, which is basically similar, not maybe as much. She goes right all the way down and then she goes right out to the temple. Basically cover everything.
Yeah, literally, chuck it on, girls, chuck it on.
Oh, nice. I like that. What's that?
This is the Benefit Boing Hydrating Concealer, so it's really good because it doesn't crease as easily underneath the eyes. Anyone that says that there's a concealer that doesn't crease 100% is lying.
It's a liar.
Absolutely.
Liar. Similarly, anyone who says that there is a single ingredient in an eye cream that will get rid of your dark circles, liar.
Yeah, just not true. But if you're putting this on with a beauty blender, and because it's hydrating, it's going to sit better.
Okay, instead of my fingers.
Well, you can use your fingers a little bit to press it in,
Right.
but initially using your beauty blender, it's going to bind it better to your foundation as well. Now I'm going to put a little bit more on. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
See?
Just a bit more under there. Right, and close your eyes. Put on the eyelids as well.
Oh yeah, lovely.
I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it, that multi-using products or using them in a way that makes the biggest difference. Yeah, just literally throwing it on. I'm just blending that like that.
2 minutes left.
Oh shit, I forgot about the time. Oh, sorry, I swore.
They're used to it.
I forgot we actually just said
We were
spend fellas
trying
for 5
to
minutes.
time a proper 5-minute look, but you know, there's a bit of leeway. I think calling something 5 minutes means, you know, basically if you're under 10, you're doing well.
Exactly.
Especially when we're yapping a lot.
We are. Okay, so now I'm going to use some other concealer. No.
Do you know what I've noticed, right? When you're 20-something,
Yeah.
you can do a tinted moisturiser, you can spend 20 minutes doing your eyes,
Yeah.
and your eyes are amazing. The older you get, the more time you have to spend on your base. You have to spend time on foundation and concealer, or
Definitely.
everything else is ruined.
100%. So I'm 35 now, and I probably spend 3 times longer doing my foundation than I did in my 20s. In fact, I would just chuck it on.
Yeah.
I'd literally just chuck it on.
If you wore foundation.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
didn't.
I remember when I used to work in HMV and we would do like big fancy eyes, no foundation, maybe some, like a lip gloss.
HMV. I used to love HMV.
I love HMV.
I used to
Oxford
go and buy
Circus.
posters a lot.
Oh god,
I
yeah.
loved the HMV poster.
Oh, I love that. Was a great job. It was a
How long
long
were you
time
there
ago.
for?
Quite a couple of years, but that was like, I mean, literally I was like 17, 18, 19.
Oh, that's a great.
Wicked job.
Great job.
Late 80s, central London, free tickets to all the gigs.
Oh my god! And then all the artists came to sign.
All the artists,
In the
yeah.
office
I was in the
people.
Daily Mirror because I rescued some girls who got trampled in our bros signing.
Oh.
When will I be famous? Not for long, apparently.
Is he in musicals now?
Yeah, and the other, Craig went on to be like a really successful manager, didn't he? He made more money
Did
than the others.
he?
Yeah, and I think they've actually reformed.
Have they?
Maybe I'll drop a link below to
Oh my god! I bet they're
Ticketmaster.
doing uni tours or something, aren't they? You can imagine.
No, they would still sell out. They were. It was absolutely insane. We had ambulances, people fainting. I think we had a broken leg.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is full on.
Prince, Michael Jackson.
Oh my god! Do not.
Those were the days.
I'm gonna get this one here.
Go. That is a food allergy spot, ladies. It's beautiful, isn't it?
So I was saying to Caroline, because I'm allergic to gluten, I didn't know that you could get food allergy spots, but I suppose because I gave up eating
Yeah.
gluten. Because I always think what would happen if I started to eat gluten again.
That is also food allergy here and here. The big ones, they come to they don't come to a head. They just become red and angry, and then if you scratch them before you realise what they are, and you sort of have an itch, they bleed. It's very,
And you
very
think it was
attractive.
Shellfish.
Mine is shellfish predominantly, but I can have like an intolerance to certain things. But it only came on when I was 40. I ate shrimp and everything all my life.
No, and you see, that's so annoying because
Yeah.
I love shellfish so much, and now you just can't even eat it at all.
I can't be near it, like, because the
No.
protein from shellfish is airborne. So when I would hardly ever be able to eat in a Chinese restaurant. But I can order a Wagamama, because our local Wagamama knows, and they know they can't even cook it in the pan next to it because literally it flies and it's
That is crazy.
very dull. And I
is-
can
and
tell
annoying.
almost instantaneously because I get heat.
That's so annoying.
Oh look!
Let me just. Skin's looking good.
Oh.
And this way a bit for me. Right, quickly now brows. 20-second brows. Okay.
Oh, I love a
is-
brow.
Oh my god. Right. Okay. This is Gimme Brow by Benefit, and I'm literally going to go away from the hair. And then I'm just going to brush through the hair. So this has got these tiny fibres in it. The fibre gel for brows is the one. That is if you're in a rush.
Here's my question to you.
Yeah.
Let's say, because weirdly, we didn't speak about this beforehand, by the way. I always think when I get people in, it's best to not prep too much because then you get a genuine conversation. But when I would do school run for the last 20 years, literally, weirdly, the things I would have done would have been base and brow and a lip gloss as a minimum.
Yeah.
Because by the time you've run around, you get a bit of flush in your cheeks anyway.
Yeah.
But I would never leave the house without my brow. What would you not leave the house without doing, even on a no makeup day?
Because I get my brows tinted a lot and they're quite a good brow.
You've got a great brow.
I kind of, so I can leave them.
Yeah, you can.
Blusher
Yeah, blush to make you look alive.
and mascara.
I said you have
And
one.
Lip gloss. Hold on though, I can. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah. Okay.
1.
Okay, well, I'll use a lipstick as blusher and
Hey, there's the makeup artist.
multi-use. But this, I'm literally going backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you've got a really good shaped brow. Did you do them yourself?
Yeah. But over the years, I had to retame them back to grow because I overplucked in the 80s. We all did.
Yeah, and I think that now women know more about brows than they ever did. I'm just going back to turn this way. I'm doing this from the weirdest angle.
Sorry. Please hold caller.
Let me just get this little bit here. You've got a tiny gap here.
Yeah, I've got gappy there.
Most people have from falling off their bike when they were a kid.
Oh God.
Over the handlebars.
Mine's from overplucking.
Even in the centre of the brow there, or you just made them really thin when
I kind of made them too thin.
Oh, right.
I used to have gorgeous, perfect brows, and then Ava inherited my perfect brow and then overplucked.
And then you told me what she did in the middle.
And tried to shave the middle.
Ava.
I caught her with a razor like this, and I literally went, yeah!
Oh my God, I think
she was like, what? And then Max has just done it too, he's 13.
Mac, I think for a boy though, not shaving, but Ava, no. I've heard you've got great brows. Okay, I'm going to show you a really quick trick, and you can do this for any bronzer that you want. This is my Z palette. So I just chuck everything in there because otherwise it's hard to carry in my kit. So any bronzer that you want, and just put a little bit on. You just need a tiny bit. You don't want much.
What's that nice smell? Is that your brush cleaner or?
No, I don't know.
Give me the brush.
Is it?
No, it is. What
is it?
It smells nice.
Is it like coconutty?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, well, a lot of time I clean them with actually the Beauty Blender Solid, and then I use some coconut oil, and then I double clean, like double cleansing, always. Right, okay, and then I'm going to put the bronzer on your eyes. So this is something that's really quick in the morning that makes a big difference. So all you're going to do, and also because, well, you've got a little bit of redness on the eyes, and we've put some concealer on, but let's be honest, if you're in a rush, you probably missed a bit. Putting the bronzer on just tones it down. And because you've got lash extensions are a really good way to not have to put mascara on. Is that why you got them?
Yeah, but also my lashes was just sort of, my eyelashes have always looked like shop awnings. Like this.
Right.
And then I thought, well, I could get them perm, but they were quite short.
Yeah.
And all of my children have lashes that you would think were fake. All of them.
Really? Have you
Swines.
Sorry, Ben's filming it.
They're all like fluttery, and you catch
so
them from a side
annoying.
angle, and I'm like, that's just rude.
And boys don't care either, do they? Boys really don't care.
Max's eyelashes, like, drag his eyes down, they're so long.
Yeah, that's
rude.
really annoying. And then I'm going to take a bit of the Glossier Cloud Paint. Tiniest bit, and I'm actually, got 2 here. It was brand new, look, I only just got them. I was so excited when they came over. Don't do that, guys.
And we will list everything below, obviously. Oh, everybody does. Oh my God, you moron. What was that? Is that the cloud paint? It's all over your teeth. I love it, look. Sort it out, fat love.
I took the silver off. Emily, if you can sort that out, so there's an easier way when you're in a rush and you know.
When you're filming a video, look at the state of it. Oh my God.
That's it. We're about 20 minutes in.
Oh my God, okay, anyway. So what you do is you take the cloud plate from the desk.
We'll use the one that I've already got open, which is... I
love it.
Yay.
No, but hey, this is real life. This is like...
This is it.
Have you brushed your teeth? I've got my makeup everywhere.
This is it. But a little bit of cloud paint, a little bit of blush, tiny little bit. Not much, you don't want much, because otherwise, like you say, you're running around, you get that high colour naturally. But just a tiny bit makes a big difference, and then you're just going to finish with a bit of gloss. Can't believe I just did that.
I can't look at your face now without picturing it full of cloud paint.
That's
it tastes nice.
It's actually delicious. Who knew? God. And
like I started to say before she jettisoned half a tube of cloud paint in her gob, we will list everything that
sorry, I haven't really shown you, have I? I've been pretty useless, sorry. And then I'm taking this, which is the Fenty gloss, which I really love. And you're a gloss fan, I'm a gloss fan. I'm not a matte lipstick girl at all. It's not on your face, or, you know. There you go, it's nice, isn't it?
A bit dry.
Okay, so this is literally, I've done base, brows, a tiny bit of a bronzer, bit of blusher, and then a little bit of gloss. Can I just see your little food allergy spot on that side, because I don't know if I got it properly. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, that was the angle I was at. You see, for this, I'm using my finger. Just make sure your hands are clean when you're doing anything with any type of, thank you, any type of spots at all. Just make sure your hands are really, really clean, and then obviously you're washing them. As you're watching Caroline's channel, I don't know why I'm telling you that. She has told you that.
Carry on.
But actually, I prefer using my fingers for things like blemishes, because if I use my beauty blender,
you're going to spread it all over.
I can't use it again. So now I'm going to put a little bit of foundation around, just to even that out and clean my hands. So literally, 5 minutes.
Presentable.
Probably not. No, but it is, that's what it's about. It's not about, we're going to be doing some kind of more extreme looks, but this is just even skin, good brows, a little bit of bronzer and some gloss. What do you think?
Thanks, mate.
It's just nice, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it's also you want to put a face forward, and I don't think 5 minutes in the morning has to be your best face forward.
No.
It has to be a face. Like I said, it doesn't scare people.
And also, you don't want the other mums being like, oh, she's made a bit of an effort today.
There's always that mum. There was a mum in my kids' primary school who always did her hair and makeup and wore no bra, and would stand to the dads, talking to the dads outside, drinking a flask of tea, like she was like so hip and chill.
Was it Charlie Dimmock?
No, actually, but you know, and I would walk past and can't help myself, like no judgment, but don't try and pick up other people's husbands at the school gate.
Yeah, probably not a good idea, is it? You're not going to be the most popular, let's be honest. So yeah, just a really quick flawless base, good brows, all you need.
So glad we didn't digress and go on for 10 minutes.
Put your bra on.
Yeah.
Although I hate bras.
Oh yeah, but you need
I've got a sports
them.
bra on now.
We all need them, love.
I only wear sports bras or swimsuits.
Swimsuits?
Oh, because I love swimming, so a swimsuit's really comfy.
On that note, I think we'll go. And we're going to go and re-prep to do the perfect brow.
Yes, we are.
Definitely want to do the perfect brow.
Smoky eye.
Smoky eye.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to look at Instagram and see what else you requested.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
See ya. Can't believe that cloud
That was so funny.
Let me have a look. Okay, next time.